sweet tooth time.
Is everything ready for the review of this episode? Excellent. I have my notes, my points, my instructions. Then let us commence. Begin. Start. Pause. This episode doesn't waste any time with what we are promised, the Friendship Express, as we have our main cast begin their quest to deliver a cake. Mr. Boston, you have perked my interest, as well as my appetite. But wait, I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like shenanigans are afoot here. Well, to play it safe, we'll all use aliases to protect our real identities. Okay, so we have Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard, Miss Scarlet, Mrs. White, Mrs. Peacock, and of course, Wadsworth. Why? Because who cares about Mr. Green? Especially since that's my code name. Tea, anyone? And here come the other passengers to complete the gang. I know that these obvious episode exclusive characters have names, but sod it, I'll make it easier. Maybe the over-the-top French stereotype, yes? I am the over-the-top rich nobility stereotype. I is the over-the-top Brooklyn stereotype, Sid. And I'm the over-the-top stereotype. I really need to take my pills. Well, with so many stereotypes wanting their retrospective desserts to win this cake contest thing, to win the Message of the Day award, why wouldn't Wadsworth go all crazy and stay up all night to protect the I'll protect you! No pony, mule, or griffin is gonna get in the way of my precious Oh, Wadsworth, you're reacting a little, aren't you? I'm pretty sure the will be fine for the evening, and that nothing will happen in order to sabotage your chances of winning the contest. Unless this is a Wadsworth Central episode. Which it is. So by the time that I finish my sentence, the obvious will most surely happen. And then the proper shenanigans can happen. My precious has been nibbled! So, Wadsworth deducts that the evidence presented from the scene from the crime, how it all links up to all the passengers of the train, and all the while maintaining a calm and clear mindset. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't Sherlock. Let's add some entertaining obviousness for creative scenarios on how the stereotypes could have taken a bite of Mr. Boston. To the scene's credit, all this is so entertaining and so obvious that you never realize that the entire second act is a complete waste of time. So pretty much any other British sitcom, then. And it's a shame too, because all this time I'm watching these O-makes for the Pony universe, I'm just picturing this music right here. For this scene. Hit it. Will you stop being so bold? Nah, to tell him as over the top as Tim Curry. That man's a hunk. Oh wait, somebody else has taken a bite of the other pastries, and Professor Plum is in charge of the crime scene now. Sounds like Stephen Moffat has taken over the episode. So logically, the former gathers up the proper clues from the scene of the crime, and with a little help from Wadsworth, who was the culprit out of this whole situation this whole time? It was Mrs. White with her lightning speed! Damn you, Mrs. White, damn you! Damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you! I know! How predictable that Mrs. White will be the one to scoff up the cake for her selfish interests. I mean, have you seen her other episodes? I mean, wanting the speediest pet for her own gain and wanting to be a superhero? Ain't all that selfish now, huh? You should stay down there and rot! You can rot there, Mrs. White! You ruined this episode! You ruined this episode with your selfishness! But you know, I did learn a valuable lesson from all this. You can always get away with things no matter how hateful you are. And to prove that I learned this insightful lesson... Say goodbye to Spike. It was Miss Scarlet with her skills in the locomotion! Miss Scarlet? Why? Why would you do such a thing? For our children! And for that matter, you got caught! Is this meant to be the lesson to take from all this? That the feeble will always be caught out and may have to suffer while the undesired go out and have their fun when it's not deserved? Well, thank you explaining his magic. I'm taking great pride in this lesson and taking it greatly to heart. It's okay, guys. I learned my lesson. I'm done. It was Mrs. Peacock with her Inquirer magazine tropes! Yeah, that was pretty much expected. Oh! Does this all like chocolate to you? Because to me it tastes more like my poop! It was every pony! That's not a spoiler if I say it like that. Let's just say that every pony, mule, and griffin wanted a taste of each pastry and regret their weakness from giving in to their sin-like cravings. Huh. That was all pretty harmless, I guess. Well, I guess you can keep your own opinion on this one, guys. People are gonna be like, oh, it's good, it's bad, it's fun, it's pointless, etc., etc. And I'm not gonna deny or defend that in any right, but one thing I will say is that this mystery on the Friendship Express brought all of us together. I'm not even joking about that. We are all here despite of different opinions. And truly, that is a fine example of bringing the fans of the show together as one. Elementary, you say? No. This is for all to see. Not elementary school. High school, maybe. Adults will definitely get a kick out of it. So, it's not just for the kiddies, not just for the adults, it's for everybody. So, remember that, fellow lovelies. Remember that. And while this is all rounded up very nicely, and the episode was okay, in my opinion, I'm gonna have to arrest every character here for murdering those delicious cakes. Even Applejack. Especially since her point in this episode was pointless. But if you want to know who killed this episode of Explaining His Magic, it was me. With my words. Take her away, Chief. I'm gonna go home and sleep with no one.
It's almost here. The episode that everyone wanted to see me do is upon us. Do not worry, my friend. It'll all be over soon. Once I am done with the season 2 finale, no one will ever doubt my words again. Oh, am I going to enjoy ripping you apart?